Hey, what's going on, friends and family? My name is Skylent, and today we're checking out the new character Ash in Paladins. This is going to be on the public test server. Some things might change, but really I'm going to be trying to just like check her out for the first time, and I'm also going to be kind of like reviewing. It's going to be a little bit more of a critical look at the kit, at the character's design, stuff like that. And just kind of a commentary on Paladins as a whole with this new update and things. So with this new update, we also got new mastery skins. I don't think they're that fantastic. You know, I'm not going to do a whole separate video for it, but hey, that's a thing. And, you know, balance changes, all that good stuff. Remember, game's still in beta, a lot's going to change. But hey, we're going to see this character's kit, and we're going to talk about how it exists inside the world. So first things first, we're going to talk about the legendary cards here, and I'm going to look through them as we play this, yeah? Okay, so I play a lot of character games, but I've already looked at her kit before, and I feel like she's familiar. She's not too different, but I think inside Paladin, she's going to be pretty fun. So anyways, legendary cards, Battering Ram, Shoulder Bash here. That's one of her abilities. She can actually charge forward a little bit. So what's this do? You gain CC immunity, which is, I guess that's neat, in case you want to use it as an escape or, of course, a hard engage. And 90% damage reduction. Oh, shit. While channeling Shoulder Bash. Now, this isn't going to be probably, like, the biggest change. Like, I think you could actually do some really clutch things here. Like, if you see a big attack, like I don't know. Yeah, I think, actually, like, if there's a Bomb King bomb and it's about to go off, you can actually charge into it. And it's not going to do much damage, and you get CC immunity, so basically it nullifies it. So you can actually do some really clutch things with this. I think that's going to be pretty hype. Fortress Breaker, though. Siege Shield moves 80% slower and has 3,000 more health. Now, it's basically Symmetra Shield. Think of it except basically a movable Reinhardt Shield mixed with the Symmetra Shield. So this is going to make it even better. This is probably going to be the one that teams pick up a lot, but I think Solo Q's Battering Ram is going to be pretty hype. And then we have Rally here, which is going to be her ultimate, which is basically Bellona's ultimate. Kind of, sort of. Assert Dominance, which is the ultimate. Now stuns affected enemies for 2 seconds, which is pretty good. If you want to jump on people, be a little bit more ganky and flanky. And grants allies within 100 feet 20% increased damage. So a little bit more Bellona-ish. And a little bit more buffy at the same time. I would think, like, I mean, this is kind of a mixed bag here. I guess this is good for jumping on the point. But tanks are normally like, you just sit on the point. I think most people are going to go Fortress Breaker. And I think Battering Ram just has too much playability to not get. So we're just going to go Fortress Breaker. I didn't get any cards here, but, you know, I can't really talk about this until I really play the character. All we can do is comment on the kit. So here we go. This is the character here. I haven't actually shot her. I haven't actually played her yet, so I'm going to analyze this as I play it for the first time here. And if you probably want to see what she looks like, it's kind of a mix of Zarya and Bellona, kind of, I think, kind of combined there. Definitely am feeling that. Kind of got this, like, Warhammer-ish aesthetic to her. All right, so we got this pretty interesting grenade launcher. The grenade actually kind of like detonates instantly, so she's actually like close quarters attacker. So you're really gonna be like on the point and attacking on the point. You're not really gonna be moving off of it. Look at that health, dude. I didn't even know she had that much health. That's 5,750 health, dude. Holy crap. We can purchase items if we want to. So here we go. Now it does have an ammo counter here. You have 8 shots. Which is very interesting, 8 shots. So you can't just I mean, it's pretty good, like, if you're just holding a point, or, like, you know, shooting around a corner, you can probably get some good playability with that. Doesn't seem like it's a very big radius. We're gonna test that out right about soon. Let's go over here to these multi-dudes here, see how big the radius is. Oh, wow. It's pretty decent, man. Okay, pretty decent. Okay, so that's the auto. Let's go ahead and right-click here, see what the right-click is. And we charge up our shot. Okay, so that was kind of confusing. That was probably confusing. Here, I'll press K so you can see it. So when you press right click, it's called kinetic burst. So it's gonna superheat your next shrapnel round, which is our auto attack. So when you next fire, the round's gonna instantly explode in a frontal cone. I don't think in my opinion, I don't think the graphic is really shown that well, but it's a frontal cone. Basically, it's kind of like a shotgun, which is pretty neat. Actually, you know, if you think about it, Unreal Tournament has the flak cannon, so you can use it as a grenade launcher or a shotgun. So this is kind of like the reverse of that. Mainly a grenade launcher and then turns into like a shotgun. So I don't think you can really graphically see the AoE radius of that. Actually, do you guys remember the heat? I think it was the heat gun in Jak and Daxter 2 or Jak 2. That was my favorite weapon in that game. It kind of reminds me of that. So let's see how big this cone is. We're going to test it out here, actually. Move up a little bit more. Yeah, so it's definitely like right in front of you. A little bit more here. Oh, wait, actually, they turn red here. So this should be in range here. Oh wait, now it disappeared. Wait, why did it disappear? Oh, maybe that just means you're just in range, period. I don't know. I was hoping that would be a little bit better. Okay, so we got a You gotta be pretty close for that to work. Anyways, okay, so F, actually, let's use our Q. So here's the shield. Now, by default, this is gonna move a little bit faster. But as you can see, I think this is a really freaking cool idea. This is really awesome. A mobile shield? Oh, it doesn't last that long, though. The cooldown's not the greatest either. It's kind of a mixture of, oh man. I guess Orisa. It's really more like Orisa's. So, yeah, we kind of have an Orisa character here. However, the cooldown doesn't begin as soon as you place it like Orisa's, so you're gonna have freaking 10 seconds of not using Q. That's, I don't know, man. Why would you pick this person over Makoa? You know, like, this doesn't, I feel like this should start, I think the cooldown should start as soon as I place it. I don't know. I mean, you're definitely gonna have to get some cards to lower that. You're definitely gonna have to get some, or just don't even play her like a tank. Just don't, just play her like a flanker. I'm thinking that might be the possibility. So let's use our F here, actually. Wow, the charge on that takes forever. Okay, so that works a little bit differently than I thought it would. I knew it was a charge, but I didn't know it was like that. So I guess if you get the ultimate card, you could use that, I don't know. I mean, you have to stand still for it. That's pretty cool, though. Wait, can you channel it while jumping? Actually, I don't think I jump high enough. Is there any place I can actually jump high enough for it? Let's see. Actually, how high can our E go? Let's find out. Actually, pretty high. So your E can actually be used to go pretty high. It's nothing like Buck's E or jump or whatever, but anyways. So there's that. Anyways, now that we're high, let's try to use our F jumping off of this. Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed this, but that's kind of interesting. Your F actually drops you to the ground instantaneously. That's really weird. You like drop like a rock. That doesn't make sense. That's not physics, man. That's not how that works, man. Anyways, not it's not that much damage, but it's like, you have to think, this is pretty easy to land. Actually kind of reminds me of Roadhog's right click, but a lot easier to land. So it's not difficult. It's not difficult, especially if you use this in conjunctions with it. Actually, you could probably combo up the F. So you could probably, let's see, can we actually right click F? Damn, dude, that's awkward. No, you can't. You have to charge it up, then right click, and then use that, which then knocks them back and off. Okay, so there's a little bit of clunkiness with this kit, okay? For one, this, being on such a big cooldown, that kind of sucks for a tank character. Like, that's pretty freaking huge, I think. That's, ugh. You know, at least Makoa's, it's like, Makoa's is a little bit different, you know? Anyways, so there, okay, look, if I right click, I can't use any other ability. I can't do anything. Also, your F click, you can't do anything while it's charging. So there's just a whole lot of you not actually playing the game while you're using this character. So you gotta, I mean, that could just be the character's kit. Like you're just very kind of straightforward and stuff, but I don't know. I guess we can probably right click E. And yeah, the E is incredibly telltale. I think actually Bologna's is a lot faster and goes a lot further. Actually, I'm almost certain of it. I'm pretty sure Bologna's goes a lot further and faster. Also, Bologna's can go over walls. I don't think this can go over walls. But overall, like, I don't know about it. Overall, like, I kind of liked the idea of her kit. Just like run and gun, like, boom pow. You know, kind of like a damagey tank. An off tank that's more damage oriented. Kind of like Fernando, but Fernando's kind of like a main tank. However, what I'm feeling is just a lot more slowness and sluggishness than I'd really hope for, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I mean, I want to know how you guys feel about this character in the comments below. Now, maybe with some certain loadouts, you can actually make her really playable. Maybe she's going to be OP on release, but right now, all I'm saying is for usability and funability, I think flankers are a little bit more fun because you can do like a million different things at the same time, or even Ying, right? Who's like teleporting all over the place and doing all sorts of things. Or even Makoa, who can lay down his shield or use his shield and spin at the same time. This person doesn't really have any combos. The best you can do is prime your right click, and then maybe charge in, which is very telltale, and just do a double knockback. Maybe you can do that. But I think overall, there's some people that have just more combos. And there's people that have less combos, like Fernando, a little bit less combo oriented. You know, he's got probably the same number. You know, you can do the right click charge or whatever, or shield charge. Actually, you can do a lot with Fernando, never mind. but he's, you know, he's kind of meant to just throw up the shield. You just throw up the shield and that's what you do. This character seems, I mean, I guess you're just constantly doing damage, so that's cool. And you're really more area denial, I guess. Kind of like you're just kind of denying the area in front of you. But there's a lot of maps where you cannot, like, you just can't reach that far. You're not going to be denying a whole lot, really. And I think a lot of people are going to be able to really escape you. You're very slow. So anyways, that's the character. I think her design's pretty cool, but I think to make her really fun and usable, she's going to have one very specific loadout. I don't know. I don't think she's going to be that flexible. So there's that. That's my sort of criticism on her. Also, her design, I think it's okay. I think it could have been edgier. I think we could have had like bigger horns for the armor. I think we could have had stronger colors. I think she could have been way more punk. I think, you know, I overall, like, her color scheme is also very flat and bland, which maybe they did that on purpose so that her, you know, recolors and stuff look a little bit bigger. Like, you can actually kind of see, like, on the gun is basically just one shade. It's just one color. You can kind of see that it's kind of like an engine. It's a cool weapon design, but I just feel like her colors are just kind of all the same. And she just seems very one note. She seems very one note, basically is what I want to say. She's got this cool concept, this really fucking cool concept of a walking siege machine. Actually, literally, like, if this moved further, actually, this would be really cool to push points with and be an aggressive tank. I mean, it can move faster, but I think it needs to last much longer for the type of deployable that it is. I think the Q, I think what you should maybe make her is kind of refocus her into a much more aggressive tank, because that does not seem how she is, but the shield doesn't really make sense. If the shield moved a lot faster, actually, like a Symmetra shield, and then we could use her, and then it had a lower cooldown like Symmetra. Like, if we could just spam the shield and it just moved faster, kind of like Symmetra shield, I think this would be really hype. I think that this would be really exciting, because she seems like a walking siege machine, even from her aesthetic. However, I feel like she's not as aggressive in design cosmetically, aesthetically, and mechanically to really pique my interest too much. So almost, but I feel like it's missing the mark. Almost. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Guys, this was my review on the new character Ashe. Almost there. Almost really hype, but not quite. Thanks for watching, friends and family. My name is Skylent. I'm gonna go play some games on stream. Hopefully you join us there too. And I'll see you in the next one.